automatic work. What is up, YouTube? As you guys can see from the title, I will be doing the conversion.
Oh my god.
But first, so for the ones that have the 03 or 07, skip this video, or you could watch it to give you an idea. It might work, but don't quote me on that. Honestly, I don't want to give false information.
But what the hell? Motherfucking fuck. I couldn't give a fuck if the first fuck gave.
You can do it the OEM way, or you can do it the hardwire way with relays, or even without relays, because these already come built in with relays. Basically, the whole switch has a built-in relay, so you don't need relays for it, depending where you get the power source from. Anyways, guys, so that's the way I'm gonna be doing it. I'm gonna be doing it the hardwire way. I was gonna do it the OEM way. I literally bought a donor truck. It's not even a donor truck, but I was gonna use that donor truck because it has all electric features. I was gonna swap the whole dash harness into my truck, because for the ones that don't know, in order to have power locks, power mirrors, and then power adjusting mirrors, you do need the whole dash, because there's a whole wire harness that runs all the way in the back. I was gonna do it that way, but I had second thoughts, because I heard people saying that when they did the swap, everything worked, everything works, but when they would start the truck up, the truck will idle and then die after.
Oh, come on.
One reason is because depending where you get that wiring harness, if it's off a V8 truck and your truck is a V6 and you end up starting it, it's gonna read the V8 and it's gonna end up turning off. Something with the BCM. So I had second thoughts because I didn't want to touch my BCM at all. Later on the road, when I do a V8 swap, I will do it the correct way. But for right now, since I could live with it, all I want is power windows, and then the power lock and unlock, I could use a whole different kit they sell on Amazon. I seen it and it looks really easy to install. The only thing that's gonna be hard for me is figuring out how to get my mirrors to move, because what is it, the master switch has an adjustment button for the mirrors to move. That's only gonna be the downside of doing this hardwire, is that you're limited on only using just the windows, and that's all.
But anywho,
we're gonna start taking out the door panel. All right, guys, what's holding this door panel down is basically this 7mm. That's a 7. Some trunks have it, some don't. Some have one right here, but mine didn't have it. Everything else just pops right out. You just gotta pry it open with. You can use a prying tool, whatever you got. Just be careful. All right, guys. So many of you guys probably know how to take this off. I'm just gonna show you for the ones that don't know. There's like a little metal clip right there. Right there, you could barely see it. You need one of these. You can run to Hardware Fright. They have a kit. There's like little prying bars, and you basically just pull it out and it should come out. I'm gonna do this with one hand, or I'm gonna do this with two hands. So
oh my god, bro.
oh hell no.
I don't know if you guys see how like it pops inside. That's what holds this in place. You guys, there's literally a groove for that to fit in there to lock in place. So these door panels have some clips behind it. You gotta lift it up and then pull it towards you, and then from there it should come right out. All right, guys. Right now, so what I'm gonna do is remove this and then remove the plastic weather barrier. You don't need it, and then take off the handle. Pretty simple. This is gonna be a 10mm, and then the rest should come out with prying it out. All right, once you guys unbolt it, to take this off, all you gotta do is pull it towards you. It just came out. You guys can see the original color on the door. I'll put this on the side for now. The manual regulator, it's basically, I believe it's 8. So this one, this one, this one. So there's 3 in the middle on opposite sides of each other. All right, guys, so that's my regulator, my manual one. You guys can see they're the same thing, but you guys can see it's just 3 bolts that hold it from the side, and then this holds the glass. I got this one at a junkyard, and you guys can see the glass is broken. So what I have to do is unscrew this and then clean that glass in there, so mine sits in there flush. Everything's literally the same thing. The only thing that's different is that has the housing for the manual door, and then this one has the housing for the electric window.
What the hell?
Are you serious right now, bro?
Alright, guys, so I took off the truck. You guys can tell they're basically the same thing. So right now, guys, I'm about to install the electric one and see how that one goes. Alright, guys, in order for this to sit correctly, I don't know if you guys see these hooks right here. It has to insert like that. Same thing with this side. For the ones that don't know what I'm talking about, are So the top bolt has like a little hook, another one right here, and those hooks clip on to the door like that. Once you guys do that, line up the holes correctly and then start torquing them down with the ratchet. Not that tight because these are aluminum, pretty light. So I got the regulator on. So right now, moment of truth. So what I'm gonna do right now is test if it goes up and down. So I'm gonna use a battery. It doesn't matter which goes which. Guys, so as you guys seen that it works, all goes up and down like nothing. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna add some grease on the regulator where the track goes so it could go up and down fast. So right now what I'm about to do, find power source on the driver's side. So whatever you did on the passenger side, same thing goes on the other side, and then from there I'll take you guys on how I wired them.
Much later.
All right guys, so I was struggling on how to power them, but I figured out a way by watching videos. So I'm gonna try to make it simple for you guys because those videos were a little confusing. I had to like look for like 3 videos for the ones that like first time like don't know how to wire. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for you. Okay, so first what you need, let me get some light in here first. I'll try to explain this the day after, but since I have everything apart right now, I want to show you guys. All right, so you're gonna need a relay, a 4-pin relay. I'll leave a link in the description for this relay. You could buy this in O'Reilly's or AutoZone. I bought mine in AutoZone. If you want to take a screenshot of that. Also guys, for the relay you have to put it in specific order. If not it's not gonna work. Well, for me it didn't, because I put it at random numbers and it didn't end up working.
You stupid.
So I looked deep into, so basically that ground that was in the corner, I have it on 85, and then this cable right here, runs all the way to my ignition. The ignition goes to number 86. Keep that in mind. Also, I have another positive which is right next to it. It's this cable, the one right here I'm touching. That one runs all the way to this terminal. This terminal is hidden underneath the plastics, so you can't really see it. That's a full-time positive. Has to go on number 30. And the last cable, guys, is obviously the power. That one goes inside, and that one powers each one. That red one is the full-time power. So I have that red one going inside, and I have it break up apart to each switch. So that's the power. You're gonna have one power. This is the full-time power. All right guys, so ignore the rip seat. I am gonna get it real upholstery. So that one power that's coming in the dash or from the relay is this red one. So basically this power, you could run one wire inside this door, and then you could split it. I use this to split it. I'm gonna hide this, obviously. I'm just showing you guys. I'll get into the switches right now, but right now I want to show you guys on the power. And then you run one across underneath the dash or wherever you want. I have it all the way down to the other side. Okay, so we got the power part. All right guys, so you could have Tahoe switches. I have these 2-door switches. Tahoe ones work. Just make sure they're from 2000 through 02. Let me break down the wiring for you guys. So this is the control, right? All right, so the bottom one you're not gonna really use. You're only gonna use it for a ground, and that ground, if you guys look at it, it's that bottom right. You can't miss it. So you basically bolt that ground onto there. All right, so second harness, you're gonna need these 2 black. I needed it, some people didn't. I needed it because mine wasn't getting power on this side for some reason. So if you have 2 black on the bottom left, connect it with that positive as well. You could connect it to the right there. The negative and power out the way, so you don't got to worry about that. Everything else, to make it simple for you guys. All right, you guys see this brown one? This brown one is like a dark brown. There's 2 brown. There's a tan and a brown. Don't get it confused. This dark brown, and then this blue. This controls the motor. So you got to wire them straight to the motor. I did like a little harness so I could unplug and plug. You could buy this in O'Reilly's or AutoZone. I'll leave the link in the description as well. We got that out the way. All right guys, so in order to move the passenger side, what you have to do is run 2 wires that control it from here over there, which is this. I have this wire, which I'm gonna hide later. Don't get it confused with the power. Away from the power, we have 2 others. You're basically running 3 cables on that side. one for the power, and then two for the switches. So basically, don't get it confused with there's two light blues, guys. But yeah, guys, don't get the blues confused, because one of them is the thickest one is for the motor, and the thinnest one that's there on the second one is for the power window that goes up and down. So this what sends signal to the other motor to go up and down on this switch. So that's about it, guys. You got the power, we got the ground, we got the up and down for the other side, and then we got the up and down for this side, and that's about it. Make sure you guys are grounded really good. If not, this is not gonna work. Okay, let's go on the other side and show you guys how that went. All right, guys, so that's that power coming this way onto the green. Same thing as over there. Basically everything's the same color from whatever you wire there to on this side. So basically green is power, over there green is power. For this other wire here, this is the switch from that. So when you press the button there, it controls this window. That's the light blue and tan. As you guys can see, I have them together here, just temporary to show you guys. So you got to run 3 cables, basically power and then the switch to control this side. So on this side, I wired all the blacks to ground, because if you guys don't, it's not gonna go up and down. You guys don't have to wire. I wired, I think it's 3 skinny black ones and then 1 thick black one. It's all grounded, you guys can see. And also same thing goes for that side. There's gonna be like a dark bluish and then a brown. You connect that straight to the motor. As you guys can see, I have it wired to the motor. I have them in black. This is brown, and you guys see brown, blue connects to this blue. You can't miss it. It's like a dark blue. Everything else doesn't matter. Like these cables, you can cut them off. You don't use these colors. All right, guys, my truck is stick shift, so I have to get on the truck and then step on the clutch to turn it on. If not, I would have turned it on right by my hand. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys. It works 100%. Let me just get my keys. All right, so this is the driver's side. Automatic roll down works. Make sure you guys lubricate the window sills. That's the reason why it goes up a little slow. But as you can see, passenger side rolls on good with Ace, but it rolls up a little stiff. The reason why is because I rolled down this side more than that side. So most likely you guys need to add some grease, any type of grease, honestly, just so it rolls up smoother and faster. So I recommend you guys lubricate your sills. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna clean everything up real quick, tuck all the wires, make sure all the cables are soldered, are heat shrinked, everything. What is up, guys? It's currently like the next day. I bought these door panels a while back, so I put them on. You guys can see that the switch doesn't fit, but I got it to where it doesn't move out of place. It does move a little bit, but it doesn't move out of place. You guys can tell these two are different. I'm pretty sure this door panel's off, probably on a GMC. If not, a newer truck. Correct me if I'm wrong. That could be why these don't clip in. It could be a newer generation. Either way, I have these door panels just sitting there in my basement collecting dust. So, you know, I said might as well install them for now, and later on I'll get another one. This is the original color because I got this one off of that truck over there, and that one has power windows originally, and you guys can see they don't match. So probably later on I'll get new door panels, but for now these will do. And this is the driver's side. It's a little grayer on the controls. Same with this. I didn't clean this up yet, but there she goes. Let me test it out. This is for another video for this truck, because my truck only has a key. So as you guys can see, I unlock it manually just to get in. And then this is a whole key system, which I'll talk about after I post this video. Just check that out. Clutch in, neutral. Okay. Automatic works. It's only automatic down and upward. But yeah, guys, I'm happy. So everything works on it like a power truck should. Later on, what I'm gonna do is, once I install this, I got everything almost on this trick loaded, besides having power mirrors and this little light right here. So what I'm gonna probably do is, there's a harness in here. I'm gonna take out the harness and I'm gonna splice it into the dome overdrive. For the ones that don't know, is they work together. So what I'm gonna do is probably tap the cables, wire it all the way in, and then tap it in together with the dome override. I'm gonna figure something out. It is possible though. Alright guys, so basically this is a fuse holder. I need that. So basically what that does is if something happens, like it's too much volts, it'll end up burning out that fuse. And if I don't have that, it's gonna mess something up. So that's why right now my fog lights do have a relay. I can't find it. It's because I have it hidden in there. Let me take it off just to show you guys. It's so clean you guys can't tell I have hard mirrors. Oh yeah, you are gonna have to have one of these. Leave the link in the description. Well, you basically, what I'm gonna do is, see, you guys can see that black wire. That black wire is for my 4-pin relay from my power windows. So what I'm gonna do is take out that 10, put in this inline, and then add the fuse whatever I want. It's called an add-on fuse. Basically, it doesn't steal any power from that fuse, and it just adds on to it. All right, you guys see that fuse holder? I'm gonna need one of those. Those are for my fog lights. As you guys can see, I have it in there. I can't take it out because I gotta take the metal brace out, and I don't feel like doing that right now. I need to add that fuse holder. But yeah guys, that's the final product. Honestly, you could add probably another 6.5 right here. I'm probably add a big tweeter. I don't know yet. I'm happy for myself. No more manual windows. It was just a hassle, honestly, with manual windows. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you guys have any questions, drop it down in the comments below. This is my social media as well. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. If I don't respond, make sure you guys hit on my Instagram. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Many more videos to come. Make sure you guys smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.